Happy Father's Day. How are you? So today's video is about Father's Day. I want to share about my father, and maybe this is more of a video for all the fathers because being father is not easy, Only after grow up then we know being father is not easy, I got 3 kids. My eldest is a dog, my black dog. His name is Meepok. Then I got my second and the third, all boys. Being father is a very selfless thing, It's not say that you are a father, you can be father, And this is something that after I become a father already, then I know, wow, being a father is not easy. Cost is high. Your son, especially in my case, my son is autistic, don't know how to express himself very well, have to tolerate his tantrums sometimes, make drastic plan in life just because of him. That is what being dad is all about. And myself, right, I'm new to being a father, right? 6 years only. Not like some fathers out there. Maybe you're watching this video right now, you've been father for 50, 60 years already. Hard to say, My father is also hard to say that he's a super good father or a very bad father, but he has his way to show love. For somebody of his generation, he don't know how to show love the way we show love to our kids. Like now, I always tell my son, I love you, I kiss him, smell him all the time. My father, I don't think I got hear him say that I love you before. Okay, so he passed away last year because of the colon cancer. He always thought that all this, your pangsai, all the blood come out, is because of the pulse. It's not the pulse. Sometimes have to really check. It's not the pulse. He got stage 4 colon cancer, and he passed away because of the colon cancer spread throughout, all the way to the liver, kidney, and eventually the body gave up. So, very normal man. Maybe so this video I want to dedicate to my father, because I don't know how to tell him also, because he never say I love you, so I don't know how to tell him I love him. I never say to him I love him, I think. You think about it in your hair stand already. But I love my father. Just don't know how to say, because he don't know how to say to me, so I never learn how to say to him. After I start to love my son, say I love to my son, then I wish that I can tell him that I love him. Yeah. So he's born in the post-war era, 1945, 1946, 1st of January 1946. If he's still alive today, he will be 80 years old. Died in 79 years old. Quite a remarkable guy, right? Because his whole family he raised up. His father passed away when he was 18 years old. Then his youngest brother at that point in time only 1 year old, right? He's my only uncle in Singapore. He raised all of his siblings up. Not so simple, because from his time, especially, he have to deal with all the emotional situation whereby his 2 elder siblings passed away. Because in the past, when they have kids, they have many, and then if they fall sick, okay, too bad, because they eat all the burnt paper mixed with water, and that kind of things. Pass away means pass away one. Then he have to assume responsibility, take care of 1, 2, I think total 6 siblings, right? 6 siblings, including himself, 7 people. He take care of 6 kids, and very difficult. He had to do the rubber tapper work, right? And then he worked very hard, become an area manager, and then start to become a subcontractor in the rubber tapping work. Eventually, he go and start a chicken farm, and then the chicken all died because of a flood in Malacca. So he was from Malacca. So after the chicken died, 10,000 chicken died, Which, by the way, the chicken, he is not raised to kill one, He's raised to lay eggs. So he designed all the system, remarkable. He designed all the system, how the water go to the chicken, how to get the electric, in the kampong area. So eventually, the chicken all died because of a flood. The food cannot reach the chicken because the car kena the flood. The car cannot move. The feed cannot reach the chicken. Chicken all died. And he told me that he's very guilty. He used to supply all the eggs to the Mami company, right, in Malacca. After that, he totally no money already. Moved to Singapore. Very difficult life. Eventually, go to Singapore, become a building construction worker, and then start to become a supervisor, eventually become a contractor, subcontract. Some of the buildings that you see in Singapore, those that I know, Bugis Junction, UOB Tower, and I think Simeon Square was built by my uncle. right? The in charge of the what you call structure, right? So he made a lot of money at a point in time, just don't know how to take care of this money, you know. During the financial crisis, lost a lot. And yeah, lah. So this is about my father, very selfless. But now that I grow up, then I know. After I become the father myself, a lot of story lah about this fella. You know, teach me about business because, I mean, I learn business the way not how most people learn business. I see how he failed his business, then I know how not to run a business. You see. I actually got document some of these things inside my book. In a way, he taught me, but he never knew that he taught me. You know, different manners how he teach me. You know, tough love. You know. I remember like last time quarrel with him, wow, quarrel until very bad, you know. Next day morning, I will see the nasi lemak already on the table, and then he act like nothing happened. This is still miss him a lot, you know. That's why today's video is also a mixed feeling to record this video because just thinking like, oh, Father's Day, you know, everybody should be celebrating Father's Day, but actually, my way of celebrating Father's Day is a bit different because exactly Father's Day today. He passed away the 21st of June. Okay, he passed away 21st of June or 22nd of June, right? Exactly this period, he passed away. Then, so the last time I celebrated Father's Day with him, I think it's 2 years ago because that time he's already almost going to pass away already. One story is that before passed away, right, he requested my wife to cook for him the dumpling, the rice dumpling. Because he used to sell this rice dumpling. In Kulai, we used to sell the taps, all the sanitary stuff and all that, including the toilet bowl and all that. And that one, earlier on, I was there to help out with the business after army. After a while, I realized that it's going nowhere because he's not doing marketing for his business, right? This banner in front of the shop, in Chinese it says, in English it's clearance sale 50% off or something like 清仓大平卖. This thing he put there for many years, you see, and it's a bit like funny, you know, the way he do marketing, not the way I would do marketing. I realized that the business is going nowhere. Then I decided to leave the company, and I go and sell flooring, and very shortly I became property agent, and life changed after that. At the place he used to sell the the glue distribution for all the taps and all that, sell the taps and all that. It failed. Then after that, he still tried to want to make a comeback because, as you can tell, somebody who used to be so successful, having lost so much, right? He want to fight back. You see, and I can understand why Fight until the very last. He eventually selling rice dumpling. It was really hard work. I wake up very early to power all the dumpling. And it's a lot of process. If you make dumpling, it's not easy. So the whole operation stopped, I think, in 2024. And then by then he's already, soon to know that he got cancer and all that. And 2023, yeah, he got cancer and all that. Then he stopped. And my wife learned how to make the bak-chang from him in 2024. So all this, a lot of memory, you see. So we have all this. It was at my house, because my house beside is a big space. We can make bak-chang together and teach us how to tie the bak-chang. My mother-in-law helped to fry the meat and all that. And the secret recipe passed on to my wife. She note down everything. Recently, she just made the rice dumpling and I just ate it. Tastes exactly the same as my dad's rice dumpling, which made me miss him a lot during this period, because I know that every time this period, it's likely when I eat a bak-chang, it's about the time that his death anniversary, and also Father's Day, and I say everything coincide together. So yeah, father is not easy to be. Some people think that is, being father is just being a father. Not so simple right? You have to unconditionally love your kid. For me, I unconditionally love my kid. Whether he, the one with autism or the younger one without autism, I love them all the same, And I always say I love you because I think it is what I really feel. I really love them. And I want to let them know what is love. Not because my father never tell me I love you, but because I think love, right, need to say one. Say and act out, right? All the things that, as a father, not so simple. You need to, provide transport. You send the kid to school, and then make money. If fall sick, You have to send to see doctor. Need to educate them not only how to be to be good at education. You also need to teach them how to be a person. Why got so simple being a father, right? It's a lot of emotional weight. If you are a father, you know what I'm talking about, right? There's this guilty feeling, right? When you are working, for example, then your son come and find you, want to play with you, but you got to work. Or you are in the office working, they want to find you, cannot find you. You got this emotional feeling. Yeah. Not so simple nowadays become father. Yeah, lor. For if you are a dad, happy Father's Day to you. It's a long journey, a rewarding journey, I think. Every father have their own story. Maybe your father have his own story. Very difficult life last time. We got so easy. So yeah, I dedicate this video to all of the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to you, and continue to love yourself and love your kids. Okay? See you soon in the next video.